All right, we're live, and I got a different camera angle today because I'm going to actually do a demonstration. First time. So we'll see how it goes. And my cameraman's not here. So I get a lot of questions about how do I prevent my back pain from coming back? What do I need to do? Well, we've talked about the movement patterns, and one of them is how to put on your socks and your shoes. And when you put on your socks and your shoes, it requires a great deal of bending and flexing in your spine, and we all know that that's a bad thing. So I'm going to show you how to do that, and there's a right way and a wrong way. Like most of these activities, there's a right way and a wrong way, and I'm going to show you the right way. But the key is when you have a back problem, very often what happens is through repetitive motion or compressive loads, the disc starts to break down, and you'll develop little tears. You'll get fissures on the outside, you get little tears along the end plate. Sometimes the annulus starts to separate and the nucleus sort of migrates in there, and that creates an inflammatory process. We've talked a lot about the inflammation, but really when your pain is not going away, it's all about the inflammation. So when you're putting on your shoes and your socks, really what you want to do is you want to avoid the overflexion or the bending, and you're overloading the disc. And we know that flexion over an extended period of time will cause you a great deal of damage to your disc. It's probably the number one reason people have back problems is too much flexion and too much sitting, but you want to avoid aggravating the tear. And the way you do that when you put on your shoes and socks, because you don't want to bend where you're causing a great deal of stress, and that would be a bad way to do it. It would be just to sit and go like this, because at that point in time, you're overloading the disc. You're overflexing. So you bend down, you're putting on your shoe and your sock, and what happens to the spine? Well, you're compressing the disc, you're aggravating the fissures, the tears, and you're getting more inflammation. So when you're seated, it's good to do it seated, and it's also good to do it standing up. And when you stand up, there's a specific move, and I'll show you that in a second. But in a seated position, it's nice because what happens is, kind of tight here, that when you're seated, you have the support of the back of the chair, so you can sort of lean back like that. And what you do is you pull your knee up just like this, and as you pull your knee up, now you can put your sock on and put your shoe on and tie them up, just like that. So the key is don't flex forward, pull your knee up if you want, just like this, and keep support here, and don't flex. Keep your support, and it gives you something to lean on, and you tie your shoe that way. So that's how you do it when you're seated. You can do it in a chair. Sometimes on the edge of your bed, if you have a place to put your foot, you can do that. Sometimes you can't. But the bed is different because you don't have the back of the chair to support your spine. You want that support. So that's how you do it in the chair. And then another one is where you do it standing up. And there are three movement patterns that you have to sort of master. They're not hard. They're really easy. One of them is the lunge, but you're not really going to lunge like this. Okay, this is a picture of somebody doing a lunge, but the lunge is important because the lunge helps you get into the position where you can put your shoe on standing up. So in this case, I'm going to put my foot up on the table. Again, you kind of lunge forward, but if you want, you can pull your leg up. And what you do in that position is you can put your socks on. So legs up, hips go toward the foot. As the hips go toward the foot, it allows you to keep that spine straight as opposed to flexing. So hip goes in. So you get your leg up there, and then you bring your hips toward your foot. Same thing in the chair. You're pulling your foot toward your hip, right? So in this position, pull the socks on, get them on. Same thing, get the shoe on, tie it up, you're good to go. So the two positions, seated, pull it up, standing up, lunge, get it up there, away you go. You want to avoid the over bending, twisting, aggravating the condition. The reason you don't get better is because you keep aggravating the condition. You need to stop aggravating the condition. So this is step number 3 of a 10-step process. Don't aggravate it. There's a way to brush your teeth. There's a way to get out of bed. Part of the lunge is how to get on the floor. It's more important to lunge to get on the floor than it is to lunge to put the shoe up, because you can pull your knee up. But it's one of those movement patterns that you kind of have to master, not hard. We treat some of the worst back pain on the planet, herniated discs, bulging discs, degenerated discs, and they get better. We have a pathway out, and part of that pathway is don't make it worse. If you like the video, I want you to give me a thumbs up. If you don't like the video, I want you to give me a thumbs up. I know somebody's been giving me a thumbs down. Subscribe to our channel. Our goal is to eliminate back pain from the planet. It is possible. Share our information. A lot of people don't know that they can get better. They don't know that they have options. Talked to a guy today on the phone. Said somebody he just met's given up. Tried everything. Everything made him worse. Why did it make him worse? Because he was doing the wrong thing. Number one reason people don't get better is they're doing the wrong thing. We help you do the right thing. We help you get better. We'll help you live your life. It's not easy, but there is a pathway out. We have it. Share this information. Ask questions. Make comments. Questions and comments. I'm all about it. Makes it easier. So tomorrow we have a video. I'm going to talk about 4 or 5 videos that we've already made that I think is important for you to watch. Again, 10 steps out. Number 1, the first step is really knowing why you're not getting better and what the problem is. So if you have back pain, give us a call. We can help you. 888-959-6816. And again, I kind of like it better over here with the camera. If you have a problem with the disc, you call us. We're going to help you fix it. There is a way out. You do not have to live with it. So that's it. Be careful. Good night. Stay out of trouble. I'm done.